This podcast is brought to you by Viking Capital, your best friend in swimming pool financing for over 20 years.
Thanks for joining us on another episode of Pool Magazine Podcast. Today I'm chatting with Ryan, Lauren Gunhouse, and Kelly Peel of Lakeside Custom Pools, a high-end luxury pool builder servicing the Austin market. It's a pleasure to have you with us today on the show.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
So tell me, guys, how long have you been designing and building pools?
We started probably back in 2016. So we've been probably doing this about 5-6 years with the design aspect. As far as the building process, we've built a few in the past through other companies, and then Kelly and Lauren and I kind of got together, and we've been building for 8 months now?
Mm-hmm.
8 months.
Wow. I mean, what made you want to branch out and start building pools and want to go at it on your own?
Well, we all came. This is Kelly. We all came from different pool companies and met at another pool company, and then we just saw some imperfections in the industry, and we all three have unique talents and decided to team up together and really make a difference. The pool industry in general, especially here in Austin, kind of gets a bad rap. Kind of starts with consumer trust or lack thereof, and we wanted to deliver a high quality product in a really timely manner. So we decided that if we can't do it where we're at, no one can do it better than us doing it on our own.
Well, it does get a bad rap in some markets, that's for sure. I mean, starting a new pool company during COVID-19 must have come with a lot of different challenges. I mean, what has the last 2 years been like starting a new firm?
To be honest, it's been kind of smooth. I'm a firm believer that if a pool builder tells a customer that COVID-19 was a reason why their project was delayed or slowed for any reason, then that person or that pool builder, may need to check their moral compass. And I say that because, building a pool and doing it the right way and doing it efficiently really kind of boils down to scheduling and planning and communication. So what we've kind of done is get ahead of the 8 ball and get things lined up before we ever start, so that the project runs smooth. And that boils down to everything, including pool equipment. So we had the opportunity and the means to invest in ourselves, buy a bunch of equipment early on, so that by the time that we needed, we had it. And then I guess really most importantly, not biting off more than we can chew and taking on more projects than we can take on at one time.
So that plan going into 2021, is that the same plan going into 2022? You're just going to reinvest in equipment, make sure that you're able to facilitate all that new influx of work that you're getting as you're getting it?
Yeah, we're just going to kind of keep doing it the way that we've been doing it. We are right now kind of our average build time, I would say, and keep in mind every project is different in the scope and the scale of it, but our average build time right now, I'd say, would be 12 to 13 weeks. In the Austin market, it's taken other people over a year to do that. So investing in our customer really is what we're doing by buying a lot of the pool equipment and stuff on the front end, and that way there's no slowdowns or delays during the construction process as we approach the finish line with the project.
Has construction times been delayed because of COVID? I mean, are you seeing a longer than average construction time the last year?
No, we're not. Honestly, things are running pretty smooth.
That's terrific for you guys. I mean, what were some of the lessons that you learned getting started? I mean, if you had to do it all over again, would you do anything differently?
Well, this may come back to get us after I say this, but as of, we're 8 months in, we haven't really run into anything yet that we've sat down like, man, we should have done this differently or gone about this in a different way. I'm sure there will be things that come up in the future that we're like, man, I really wish we would have done it this way, or would have, maybe communicated this better in this aspect. But as of right now, I mean, we've kind of taken things from the past that we've all learned from our experiences and been able to apply that to what we're doing now with the company that we have now. So as far as things that we might have done differently, as of right now, I wouldn't really say we would have done anything differently to get where we're at right this second. But that could obviously change in the future.
Well, you're in a really hyper competitive market in Austin, and you're inundated by a bunch of different pool companies. I mean, what do you do to distinguish yourself in such a glutted market?
I mean, really one thing out here in this market is it's really from the start to the finish. It takes some builders a little bit of time to get things through permitting or the communication may be off. And then, it's really about getting back to people within a timely manner. And then once you say you're going to do something, hold yourself to that. We definitely pride ourselves on how fast we get things started, the communication through every single phase, and then the build process is going as smooth. And it's, as long as we're communicating and giving people expectations, that's kind of where we're at.
I'd like to add to that a little bit. This is Kelly again. I'd like to add to that a little bit. One thing that kind of sets us apart from a lot of other pool companies is, and this is Ryan, I'm going to take words out of Ryan's mouth that he said, is we have an owner at every stage. We're kind of a three-headed monster. We've got an owner at every stage overseeing all the important aspects of it. Ryan is kind of the first person on the scene. He does all of our designs and the sales process. And I'll go out on record right now and say that Ryan is probably one of the best designers in the country. So we do a really good job of delivering on what we say we're going to do. So after Ryan gets the design and the sale done, it kind of transitions over to Lauren, another owner here, and she handles all the permitting and stuff, which in the Austin area is extremely difficult. And once it gets through permitting, oftentimes I'm telling her to slow down and quit permitting pools so fast, because then it transitions over to me to where we build it. So, we've got 3 owners that are all OCD and perfectionists. We all care a lot. Our name's on everything, and having each of us have a hand in it. There's not many companies that can say that, to where they're dealing with the owner in every aspect of the build process.
Kelly, more people than ever want a pool right now. I mean, they get more and more expensive to build. Do you feel like we've hit a tipping point where potential customers may be getting priced out of buying a pool?
So this is Ryan. Really when I'm out there, I'll run into a client and they have, the typical price point of a pool last year is nowhere near what it is today. And a lot of that is COVID, a lot of that is timing, a lot of that is people being backed up. But what's happening is we're having so many people that are in the market. One, because of the real estate market, especially here in Austin, it's been insane. So some things that have been happening is our phones are blowing up daily. Can you come out and give us a bid? And we want you to build your pool. Well, the way that we're keeping up with all this influx of leads and referrals is this is the price. We're pretty hard on what the price is going to be, and then we do communicate to them why the price is what it is, and it's really kind of helping us balance out the amount of volume that we're getting with the people that are actually willing and able to build at the moment. So it's not, really in the pool industry, a lot of us are probably just, taking the qualified leads, taking the qualified people, and we're able to really keep up with the influx of leads coming in.
Well, you seem to have your finger pretty close on the pulse of what's going on in the Austin market. I mean, what are the majority of homeowners looking for in their pool and patio design? I mean, as far as features, amenities, lifestyle options, what are we looking at?
I would, a large majority of our clients are coming from the California area, and a lot of them are getting these very modern, modern homes. So most of these designs are clean, simple, sleek. Less is more, but obviously high quality as far as your finishes. So whenever they're choosing a builder, they definitely look at the work that that we're putting in, and they see that how much time and effort Kelly's putting in to make sure that everything is spot on when it comes to the detail. So I mean, really, honestly, these people are just wanting it to be clean and simple and just very high quality, but nothing too crazy.
Yeah, I see that clean contemporary aesthetic in a lot of your builds. I mean, what was one of the favorite projects you've designed so far where you really got to push the envelope a little bit?
We have one right now that Kelly literally just broke ground on, was it yesterday? Riley Gossine. I mean, the pool, he kind of said, hey, here is a blank slate. I don't know what I want. You tell me what I want. And then we all three of us kind of sat down. We're like, here's some things that we want to do. Here's some things we'd like to see incorporate, just for future clients to be able to see what we can and can't do. And I think we're pushing ourselves and making sure that we're doing everything we can on this project to showcase our ability. So I would say that project's probably one we're going to be able to, be very proud of.
This is Kelly again. That particular project, from a design pool perspective, is, like Ron was saying earlier, straight line, sleek, modern, but it's going to have a really beautiful water feature on the back wall between a couple columns. The project itself includes a beautiful covered structure with the outdoor kitchen, a bench seating area, a fire pit. It's going to have some planters, and even when it's all said and done, the homeowner's going to have a basketball court put in on the side of it. So it's more than just a pool. It's an outdoor living environment, an outdoor living experience.
Well, we're eager to take a look at that completed project. When it's finished, make sure you get it in front of me and we'll take a look at it. The last 2 years, guys, everybody's wanted a pool. I know plenty of guys that are booked well out to 2022, and plenty of companies say that customers are practically throwing cash at them right now to get on the dig schedule. But, right now it's not so easy to sign a contract that far out, right? Materials are going up, labor's going up. I mean, what do you do in the case we're in right now where you have a white hot market, but there are constraints holding you back like the ones we just discussed?
That's just something we're navigating daily. Being a new company, one of our goals when we started out was to do things right, not bite off more than we can chew, plan our dig schedules out to where all our subs can line up and come in and finish the product in a timely manner. So really we're right now, it's not always going to be this way, but right now we're in a position where we can selectively choose our customers and who we want to work with and who we want to do projects for. And that's a good thing. It's not always going to be that way, but as a new pool company, I'm well aware that selling projects out that you can't start for a year is not a smart thing. It's going to set you up in a position to where, as material costs go up, by the time you get to starting that job, you're probably going to wish you didn't sell it. So it's better to take things slow and not get overzealous and grow too fast.
That's great advice. I mean, what other advice would you offer to other freshman pool companies that are just getting started?
Find a Lauren and find a Kelly. That'd be step number one. And the reason I say that is, I'm a little more free spirited. I'm more on the design creative side, but these two people, obviously I'm married to Lauren and basically married to Kelly now. And I'm basically finding out that things are going to be done right and they're going to be done on time and everyone's going to be held accountable. And these two people, they keep everything on schedule, on track. Is it ordered? When was it ordered? Can you prove to me it was ordered? These are things that daily that we're all doing. And for being such a young company and being so new at this, I sleep easy at night knowing that these projects are going to be taken care of and we're never going to slip. From the start, Lauren has things done and ready and laid out for us from the very get-go. And then when Kelly comes in on the backside, it's pretty simple. He pretty much already knows when he's going to do things, how he's going to do it, and it's just a smooth ride.
Yeah, having all those pieces to the puzzle is definitely a complete picture. It's great advice and really keen insights on what's going on in the Austin market. I appreciate your time and you guys sharing your expertise with us today.
Thanks, Joe. We appreciate it too, Joe.
That's all the time we have today. A big thank you to our sponsors, Viking Capital. They're partnering with pool builders to get homeowners the financing they need in real time and helping them close more pool sales. Make sure to subscribe and join us next time on another episode of Pool Magazine Podcast.